Today's Mother's Day in Australia, so happy Mother's Day to all the mums out there. And what better way than to celebrate Mother's Day is with a new 3-lane 3D printed racing car 180. Now, I finished it. It's taken, I don't know how many hours. I've had to do it 3 times in the last, 3 or 4 days. And here we are, let's have a look. This track piece is going to Australian Diecast Racing League. This is Macey from Australia. His links down below, or his link to his YouTube channel is, and this will be part of his new track, whatever he's going to do. We finally have a beautiful looking track piece. Sorry, the light's a bit weird this morning. It's a beautiful looking track piece. I am so proud of this. This is probably one of the better, larger pieces that's come out from the 3D printers. It's very difficult to print large track pieces like this because of just the sheer time that it's on the print bed. If this is your first time watching, each one of these takes about 10 hours, 10 and a half hours for the larger pieces to print. So there's 60, all up there's 66 hours just to make this this section here. Here's some of my failed pieces, and just zoom in here. This one here had a fail. I started that, and that's been the culprit of why it's taken so long, is because of just getting these connectors to not poke through the top of the lane or the bottom. So I had to drag this one out off the printer. That had already done around about 5 hours, and I had to cancel that. And here's some of the other failed pieces. This one here suffered the same fate. You probably can't see it. Let me zoom in. As you can just see in there, that suffered the same fate. And along with this one here, I wasn't happy with. I don't know where that problem is. And then the same with that piece there. That's the hole there. So all in all, it hasn't been too bad regarding failed pieces. I do go through a lot of failed track parts. I'll just scoot over here. In here is like one of my seconds bins, and whenever a part has failed or it's got a mark, like this one here, I don't know what was wrong with that one. I think there was a mark on it. So whenever something like that happens, I have to scrap it. So, and these are completed designs, but if they do come out with a mark, they don't make the grade for sale. But all these I'll use if I, put a track together. So there you go. This is obviously it is a Hot Wheels 3-lane 180 curve, and it's absolutely beautiful. This joins together underneath via a little bolt that comes with the kit when you purchase it, and there's a join here, and another join here where you connect it via the bolts. And unfortunately, this joint here has to be held together with tape. Excuse me. And same with this side, but that's just how it is. The reason that happens is because you can't. I don't know if you can see under there. You can see one of the supports there, and then there's another support over there. The reason we can't put a support here is because the way that things are printed. Let me see if I can pull it apart. Here you go. The way things are printed is they obviously go vertical with these parts, and so you can't have another bracing up here, because you can't print into nothing. It has to print into something solid. So unfortunately, we can't put any kind of support into that one. I have tried. I have really tried absolutely everything to try and get something together, but nothing has worked so far over the years. So the best thing to do is just to put a bit of tape on these joints here, bit of gaffer's tape or whatever you call it, duct tape if you're from the States, and it holds the track in place beautifully. Plus, it's also held together with connectors on the inside. Let me see if I can drag one apart. Yeah, as you can see, there's connectors that run all the way through this track part. So yeah, what do you think? It's just beautiful. If you're into 3D printing and you've designed something like this and it comes out from these Prusa MK3 printers, it's just beautiful. I did say it's a work of art, and to me it really is. When you print these pieces, it's still not without problems. You might get a few little holes here and there, which just can't be avoided because of the time this thing's on the actual print bed. But the holes are really not going to matter. There's nothing you can do about that. That's just the way it is. They're so small that you wouldn't even notice. But overall, it's a beautiful looking piece of kit that will soon be on its way to Macey from Australian Diecast Racing. So yeah, there you go. The hot car track 3-lane 180 curve. I've finally done it. Now, someone asked me the other day, why don't you make a 4-lane? Well, look, I did. I made a 4-lane for me. And you can check out my videos. We had a whole tournament, Australia versus Ford, sorry, Holden versus Ford, and Macey co-hosts that. And that 4-lane track was a beast to make. I can't remember how long it took to make a 180 curve. It was something like 80 hours or something ridiculous. So I just don't sell those things. It's just too long on the print bed, and there's too many failures when you get these big, large 3D prints. And to be able to make those and then sell them, and I'd have to sell them at an absolutely ginormous cost, plus the shipping. You'd have a heart attack if I said to you, okay, well, it's going to cost you this much. Look, if you've got deep pockets, go for it, but that's why I don't make a 4-laner. The 3-lane is probably the biggest I will make and have available on Etsy. And even then, I'm sort of a bit dubious about putting it up because, you know, the cost of this and then the shipping, I don't know. We'll just see how it pans out when I put everything together. But anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to go and support Macey from Australian Diecast Racing League. He's got a fabulous channel down there. He's got some of the best builders in the world racing on his track and his tracks. This will be his, what, 3rd or 4th track, I think. So he's always innovating, and he always has great content. So go check him out, and happy Mother's Day to everyone in Australia and around the world. Okay, until next time, I'll catch you later.